So like the master or
The whole lot. But it created quite a weird effect. So when you panned it, say, hard front right, the rear left almost sounded like it disappeared. So if you were standing by that, it was like, what happened to the sound? You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't, so it didn't work right. So then we worked another device with a VCA, which controlled levels, but not to a drastic point with that. And that didn't work as well either. It wasn't until about 2003, I believe, when the Lake processor came out. It was a processor we still use to this day. And what we did, we created like a joystick hack through a PC to control delay. So what it did, it didn't actually turn the level up and down, it actually pulled it away from you. So it made it sound like it was further away. And that created that image of movement, you know? But again, to implement something like that in installation was not cost effective. So we didn't really do it. I think the only place we had that running for a little while was at Arc in New York, the old shelter.
My old residency.
I was never at any of these clubs. So you were a resident there.
Yeah, he was there. Bill used to come in and sort of play during the day.
During the day, he used to come in, play some.
So how was the club? What was it like in the day? What do you?
No, well, I mean, it used to be vinyl, obviously, and what was it before vinyl?
It was vinyl shelter.
It was NASA.
NASA, yeah.
Yeah. It's an iconic venue, but also quite famously known for not having a liquor license. You can imagine nowadays trying to run a club without
Stereo's
no liquor
like the only place in the world, I think.
Stereo still has no liquor license.
They have
bar.
The bar downstairs, upstairs, they still have it, I think, yeah.
No, but because I was a resident, I would come in and, back then I was making mix CDs.
So you come and practice in the
I'd come and practice in the club, yeah.
So you guys would be setting up sound and Bill would get...
Yeah, Bill coming, yeah.
And I could tell you, every time I came in, they were fixing a tweeter because Danny Teneglia blew it the night before. I can't tell you how many times.
That's true, man. He used to punish the monitors. Oh, my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
So who was playing at this time?
Tenaglia was doing his Be Yourself party on the Fridays.
Body and Soul.
Body and Soul on the Sundays.
And then Saturdays at Arc was us, like maid events type of.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to imagine how this sound was.
You can imagine doing something and whipping the sound around your head.
So you could assign it to each individual track?
No, it was on the main mix.
It was on the master.
It was on the main mix, yeah. I mean, there's like, it's pretty much a rudimentary Dolby Atmos type, But I mean, even now to this day, they're still having issues with latency. They're still having issues with, stuff needing to be pre-mixed and.
So with this stuff, because you're partners with Steve Aisch, the legendary Steve Aisch. Was he coming up with this stuff? Because I heard he's like an aerospace engineer,
he's
get the kids some. Okay. Well, let's hear about that.
I mean, his background is in guidance systems,
Okay.
So he did a lot of stuff for,
NASA.
Well, yeah, but no, it was mostly like Hughes Aircraft, Boeing, Sikorsky helicopters. There's like quite a few different military and commercial airline companies. But yeah, his specialty was guidance systems. But, he was an avid sound guy and loved music, and all of us come from a musical background, I guess. So that's what's driven us into it,
Because I've heard some crazy, dark art stories that were like, you guys could get a piece of paper to float? Is that true?
That might have been a bit much. I know we would have made it move a lot, but I know about floating.
I heard this thing that was like, they could get a piece of paper because of the timing of the bass and the paper would just float in the air.
Steve was a very technical sound guy. I was probably one of the first sound guys that sort of did any sort of notable work who came from a DJ background,